Ladies and gentlemen, this next bout takes place over 3 rounds in the Premier Welterweight division. The bout is sponsored by Mattress Mix and your referee when the action begins, Mr. Gera Undruls. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. He represents UFG and brings into the cage a record of 1 win and 4 defeats. Give it up for Niall Tucker! And standing across the cage, his opponent. He fights out of SPG Clonmel and brings into the cage a record of 1 win and 2 defeats. Presenting Gera Undruls!
Here we go, Gera Undruls versus Niall Tucker in the welterweight division. Big teeth by Gera. Two quick knees to the body by Gera here. As we enter a clinch situation, now up against the cage.
Undruls coming in with a 1-2 record. He did lose his first 2 bouts, but again, he fought Sean Nolan in December. It was no easy night out at the and Nick Rebriano, of course, who submitted him Premier last August. So neither of those guys very easy opponents. He's coming off the back of a victory in December over Oisin Maloney, so looking to continue that streak. Tucker has kind of bounced around a little. Took a break from competing in MMA for a few years. He made his debut back in 2015, came back in 2022. Has had wins and losses on his record, but he's had a couple of WKA title fights in kickboxing since his last MMA bout last August. So he's been busy, you know, he's been staying very busy. His last bout was, September, and he's gone 1-1 in kickboxing title fights since. So be interesting to see what he looks like if he does get the space to let the hands and the kicks fly. But Undruls working hard to try and get this hip throw.
He's really good at that as well. He actually injured me last week. Hip throw me, it landed straight on my knee. So he definitely likes the hip throw. But great pressure here.
Yeah, he's got that overhook, that stepping
reversal.
across. It's the Haragoshi variation. So he's found himself reversed, and Tucker's in the top position here.
Japanese name is way cooler.
Yeah, I'm hoping now Bill McCann is going to kill me if I got that one wrong. We just had the discussion about the different variations on these last week. We'll find the action is pressed up against the fence here. Tucker has this big underhook, and he's using his head just underneath the jawline of Undruls, and Undruls trying to step across again. Yeah, he's a constant threat with that, isn't he? There's Tucker letting those hands fly.
Tucker has started this bout very strongly. Heavy in the striking and initiating grappling exchanges. So yeah, definitely putting the pressure on early.
Yeah, this type of grinding fence work is exhausting, so it's going to be interesting to see if both fighters show any signs of fatigue going forward after this first round.
And it's staple in MMA, really. You have your striking, you have your ground, and fence work.
This is a massive part of the game.
It should be its own martial art, really.
Yeah, it's a massive part of the game, and good back and forth between the guys here in the first stanza. Will we see more of the same in round 2, or will we see Tucker find the space to let those shots fly? Will we see Undruls try to go back to the well with that hip throw? A nice leg kick to open up the round by Undruls. But you can see why Tucker's confident on those hands.
For sure. He's quick with them.
Yeah, and that uppercut now is after finding a home twice in round 2 so far. There we go. Undruls looks for it and gets it, and again. Oh, well, almost landed on his back, but scrambles well. Beautiful work. He was so close to landing on his back, inside control.
Gera initiating a grappling exchange here. Looking to switch to a single leg maybe. And
Yeah.
he gets the takedown.
That was beautiful.
Very good work.
Drove the underhook high and then just picked at that knee. So kind of like a modified knee tap and drove Tucker to the floor.
Sure.
Tucker now just trying to get his legs back in play and framing off and just trying to stop Undruls from advancing position. Tucker might get out the back door, but Undruls shuts that
heavy
down.
hips.
Yeah,
Like Gera here.
lovely adjustment. Because
Yeah,
he almost let Tucker escape in that scramble. But he sensed it and shut it down.
we're seeing Tucker in bottom half guard position. What do you think of half guard in MMA?
From the top, it's a phenomenal position because you can land damaging strikes. I think it's kind of better than side control because you're a little more stable there.
Yeah.
Like your opponent has a grip on your leg, but you have grip on theirs. So you're basically using that to just keep them in position. Half guard in jiu-jitsu is great because you can play your underhook game, you can get deep and stuff, but it's not an ideal position to be in for too long in MMA.
Really, no.
You're very vulnerable once strikes come into the equation. We can see Tucker's got that underhook there. He needs to move urgently, get out of there. Needs to get that left leg stepped over the calf as that top hook. Get to his knees and get up, wrestle up. You can't lie here playing this game. He's in that. This is the deep half guard position we spoke about. This is not where you want to be. In jiu-jitsu, it's a great position. You can get this sweep, but as I said, you're there to be hit in MMA. But Tucker might be on his way to getting back to his feet now. Needs to stand up. Too late. It's gone. The opportunity's gone, and now he's had his back taken, and this choke is on. The fine margins in mixed martial arts. Tucker goes asleep, and the bout is over.
Wow.
There was that window of opportunity for him to get back to his feet, and he just, possibly with a little bit of fatigue, didn't take the chance. And Undruls made such a good adjustment to step over to the back. Beautiful grappling. And it was over. It went on fast. Tucker's okay. Beautiful work by Gera Undruls to snatch the victory.
Ladies and gentlemen, the end